Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Airborne Kingdom, where in the previous episode we allied ourselves with the Cantis Crossing, which makes this now 2 out of 4 for, I believe, the tapestry. Let's have a quick look at the map and then the tapestry, and yes, we can see on the left hand side we have 2 out of the 4, I believe, for that. So hopefully in this episode we can continue along. We're going to actually have a look at this island here and then have a bit of a scout around for another empire, another city. So let's go ahead and do just that after a couple of things. Firstly, research tree. I want to research under probably housing. Do I want to go for extra housing? Probably not. I think we're going to go for increased resource gather rate for our hangars by 50% and also build another hangar on the back here. Let me just rotate that around, and that means we now have 2 hangars in total. We are currently gathering coal. You can see we've got 36 out of 60 in total, but I want to get some more, mainly because, well, as you can see, we have a lot of people idle, 10 in fact, so I want to gather some of this clay and obviously that coal there as well, so that should hopefully be enough, and we do actually need some more housing, so let's look at that. I could build housing right here, but the problem with that is that we are starting to run out of a bit of space there, so I'm going to probably place the housing there. That should be actually one off what is required, so I'll wait a little while and see how we get on there. That one is built, that one is built, and we need a little bit more wood in order to finish that off. We'll have a path that will go across here and then connect up to this one, probably. I'll just have to see how we get on, but I also want to have propulsion in here at some point because we're currently on 25% speed, so it's not exactly the fastest thing in the world, this. The current community's happiness is set to what's water set to? Water storage is almost full. Yes, indeed it is. We have 80 on that one. Back over to the community, as I said, the needs are currently on, well, one's at mediocre, 34th satisfied, so I just need a bit of housing basically to resolve that, but I require, I believe, 1 more timber in order to solve that. We currently have +2 timber, just 2 from the allies, which is pretty good indeed. I'm thinking maybe going for as well as another academy, because the academies are just really useful, although at the moment, well, the thing is not the quickest in the world. I'm actually going to send it over to this island in the middle, because by the time we've turned round and headed over there, it's obviously going to be it's going to be sort of getting to beyond these areas, which is fine. Coal storage almost full. Yes, it is. We are currently gathering all of the clay there. I'm going to put some more people on that. And do I want to... Oh, yeah, I really need to improve the speed of this thing. This is not that quick at all. Let's go for 0 coal, because, as you can see, we are now pretty maxed out. Well, we are maxed out on 60. We've got maxed out water, and food is actually the main concern. So what I'm going to do is go over to... We seek to barter our resources, and I want to trade for food and buy it, and we can trade things like wood or stone or clay. You know what? I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3 of that. How much clay do we have? 11, so I'll get 1 more, and that should do us quite nicely there. That should be enough to get us to the other area across there, but as you can see, the speed of this thing is, well, it's not very good at all, is it? But we'll see how we get on. Let's go over to building, and we're going to put in a pathway to there. Same thing on this side. We are currently starting to lean a little bit forward, but it's not a massive drama. If we want to go for another vertical rotor, we may be able to fit it in, but I still think we'll be pointing downwards just slightly, but we shall see. So we obviously are looking for some more food, I think, as a, not a priority, but certainly as a focus, we'll do that. And I'm also looking for another city. Now, that one over there is working, and this one here is obviously on the go as well. I'm having a scout around. I can't see another city at the moment, but obviously it is dark, it is cloudy, so visibility is somewhat restricted. Over to building and to housing blocks, and housing blocks 1, and that should do us quite nicely. Another one will go there once we've got sorted. I'm just going to max speed this out because, quite frankly, it's going to take us about 15 years to get across. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's going to take us a while to get across here because of our speed, or rather lack of it, I guess. We have that housing put in. I'm just going to put a another one in now, and that should be that pretty much sorted. I don't like when we place it that it sort of shakes the whole city violently. It's a bit disconcerting. So yeah, speed is certainly an issue. Today's beverage is green tea. So we're going to have to sort that out. I don't think we'll be able to build another academy. No, we need 30 wood in order to get that. You can see now we are on 22 people idle, but they are satisfied. Oh, there we go. As soon as we have the ability to launch our fighters, we will. And oh, good grief, that's 14. I call them fighters, the planes. 14 of them are going over there, and they're going to pretty much strip that in one go. Wow, they did. They did actually strip that in one go. That was quite worrying, actually. It does feel like we are locusts. We just turn up and strip all of the resources off a place. Good grief. So looking across here, we can see we've got some relics there. I think is that a relic? Yeah, relic ruin there. We've got a settlement there, a settlement there. We have a settlement down below, and I'm not seeing any other cities. That one is the one that we have already got, so it must be over that way, I'm guessing. But we'll fly over the top here and continue on. We'll have a little check of this settlement here, and I mean, do we want to get more people? At the moment, no, because obviously they're just going to be a bit hungry, and we don't have actually many jobs for them at all. We have the quartz mine here, and increase resource gather rate by 50%. Let's do that, but also research as a priority sales, which is going to give us some propulsion. I'm going to get all of this quartz as best I can. I'm looking around for another city, and I'm not seeing anyone yet. Let's just have a check of the map. There's settlements over here, but I'm guessing that, I mean, around this area there'll probably be some more. So, is that one there? I think that is one over there. There's that propulsion done. Let's see about propulsion. Increase propulsion by 25%. We've also got ores as well. I think we're going to go for increase maximum possible speed by 10%. I'm guessing that increases it. We'll have to see. Anyway, I think one city's over there and one city's over there. So I'm going to go for the second part of that one. Let me just... as you can see, I'm now maxed out, sadly, on... I'm maxed out on my storage. That could be a problem. But, propulsion, sail. We do have sails, and... interestingly, a sail doesn't... It doesn't actually... doesn't actually cause any noise or anything, so the people will be fine with it where it is, there. So putting 2 sails on here is going to drastically increase our speed. It is also listing somewhat forward there. A little bit forward heavy, but once these are in, our speed will increase, as I said, dramatically. And, oh yeah, straight away, up to 57. Oh, right, now we're talking. That's good. That's very good. Right, let's gather some more wood, because obviously we're passing over this, and we're still only on 10 food. I need to get to an orchard, don't I? Where's the nearest orchard? That's coal. There's an orchard over here. Let's... I can see the cities now. There's one there, and there's one over there. Right, I'm going to head over to here, because there's a relic area, and there is an orchard. Which is the closest city? That one or that one? I think that one over there. Yeah, I think so. Might as well gather some more coal. Don't really want any more residents. Oh, actually, we do have some idle. Not as many as I thought, though. Mainly because we've put in these sails as well, which I think those, do they require people? 4 people assigned, yeah. So we've just, 8 people are now working on that one. Fair enough. And, there's a tree of harmony. We're near a lone, peaceful tree surrounded by ruined walls. We feel more serene the closer we approach. So it's part of the tranquil gardens that I found. Is that correct? Yes. Find the lone tree to rebuild the tranquil gardens. Cool. I've not actually done any of the relics, so yeah, interesting. I may have missed them elsewhere in the kingdom. By all means, if you had noticed them, then by all means let us know in the comments, and I'll try and go back at some point to gather those. Right, I think what we'll do, we are going to gather everything from this orchard. We're going to basically strip that orchard dry. Strip it completely, and then we should be able to... Oh, do we need more? Yeah, we do need more housing. Yeah, and what we'll do is then we'll head off to that city. Is there anything else we can... Anything else we can get while we're here? Possible, but what is concerning is that, again, my storage is getting full. I do have the option to increase the warehouse size by 25% or go for an extra story. I'm going to go for the 25% because it's only 4 hours, so we might as well do that. I do think it's better to build tall rather than wide, as in go for a lot of the research and bonuses rather than just build a huge floating platform, because these resources, although they do come back, they are not completely unlimited, in the sense that, you know, if you're using more than the regen, then you're really going to struggle. We'll go for... Actually, I should really go for the street lamp. But I can't go for that because I don't have the glass smelter. So, yeah, back to what I was on about. We're going to go for increased storage by 25%. We are on 28 food, and we are getting... Well, I've got 14 planes on that now, so that's going to be stripped very, very quickly. We'll go to max speed while they do that, because we're just sitting here waiting, aren't we? So... what's that over there? An unknown settlement it is. We'll probably end up coming back over here anyway, so I'd rather go to the cities and focus on that. So, there you are. So we'll head over. We're currently using 1.2 coal, which is 0.7 hours powering... Oh, 0.7 for the vertical rotors and 0.5 for the central fans. And I thought these things actually required... I thought they used... high cost, no fuel, 4 workers. Ah, right. So if I'm just going to check something. If I go to lock camera and zoom in, are there people? Yes, people are actually inside there. I've never noticed that there's actually workers that are manually turning that round. Right, okay. I mean, it's a job. Don't know how good it is. Oh, that's curious. Look at that. That's his oasis, empty. Right. Okay. And that one's empty as well. And that one's empty by the look of it too. Ah, and that one's... Right, so this feels like that's what this city may be about. This may be about... Perhaps, I don't know, finding why these are empty? You do get a lot of that throughout the game, so... It could be that. It could not be that as well. There's I think it's just been stripped. There is something quite insidious about us just driving along and going, I think I'll take all of that resource now, thank you very much. If it is that there's no water over here, we are in good stead. We're on 59 water out of 80, and it's not an immediate failure if it goes to 0, because I've experienced that. So, yeah, we're going to get over to this kingdom. I do use the terms kingdom, empire, and city as totally interchangeable terms for these. So, 14 workers gathering clay have stopped. There's a little bit of coal down there. Might as well get 5 planes on that and pick up some more. I really do want to get another bit of research. But I'd like to put it at the front and have them all in a row. Problem with that, as you can clearly see, it's... Let me just reset the camera. There we go. Problem with that is I have to use the paths, so like that. Then another academy. And it is starting to go forward now, which is a problem. And Unknown Kingdom. there's our warehouse storage increased by 25%. I'm going to pause it and check up lift here. We've got a wing which generates lift, which is average cost, no fuel, and 2 workers. Could go for wings, but I think, honestly, we're starting to get limited because of the lack of glass, so I'm going to do that. And we have now met Fields of Agromaz. They're surrounded by a tilled land, though the fields sit withered and untended. Okay. May seek audience with their queen to understand the plight. We speak to the queen, whose mind is troubled. The water tables underneath have stopped flowing. That's what we guessed as we were coming towards this. Turning all nearby water brackish. Her crops, once pride of the empire, can barely feed her own people. Okay, the underground water is churned by a pump built by the ancient Airborne Kingdom. At the foot of the floor, it may need repair, but any brave party she sends cannot cross the Barrens to find it. So she's marked the pump's location, and we're going to have a look at that. We'll also see what she has in terms of research. We have water condenser, farms, propeller. That provides faith, does it? Average cost, average fuel, 1 worker. That's the fan there. So I'm going to go for a fan and save the rest of it. Okay, we'll have a look at the map, and they've indicated that... Hang on, let me pause it. That the thing we have to search for is around here. So it's actually good that I didn't look over here originally. Alright, well, let's head over this direction then to see what we can find. There's stuff back over there as well. There's our glass smelter researched. We're going to go for... Don't really need more housing. Don't particularly need to alter the speed of things. Don't need more planes. Although, getting that... No, don't think we need that. I think it's just efficiency in smelting and such would be nice. Speaking of that, where could we put these things? So we've got the kiln and the glass smelter. Well, the smelter we are going to put round the back here because that's just the nature of the beast. And that we're putting all of these buildings that are sort of smelly and dirty round the back. I think what we'll do is... I think we'll have a path connecting all this on the way around. I don't think we need this path, by the way. I think they can manage without it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. This actually goes along and like that, I believe. Yeah, just so we've got, you know, that space there. And then on the other side, on the left-hand side here, we will have the glass smelter, which we will place it wherever, really, couldn't we? Realistically. Place it there. Place it here. It's not a terrible place for it. It's out the way. But it's still near the... It's still near the warehouse. Okay, so we'll place a glass smelter in. 80 food, 56 water, good call. Speed is fine. Heading over to try and find whatever we have to find. Just the, I think it was part of the pump. This is a small settlement. Again, people are wanting to join. We'll get the 2 that can. And it doesn't look like what we're looking for is here. Ah, that looks interesting. Unknown ruin too far. But it looks like when I highlight it, it looks like sort of big tanks and reservoirs. That's almost certainly what we're after. Okay, good. And this looks like it's been really quick, by the way, and it is quicker than before. We're on 47% speed, but that's because I was running it at max. So yeah, in terms of desires, we should probably also start to get like lighting and such, because I currently haven't got it. So I want to do that. I also want to probably visit that relic area, and that should probably do it. but this is the pump that we're after. There's all the planes coming back. We'll assign a couple of planes down below just to keep our coal filled, you see. We may as well. And, there's our kiln upgrade. We will go for a similar thing in terms of the glass, because why not? How many resources? We're on 8 on forests. I'm going to take one off there just to send over to that ruin when I can. Just alter the speed there. Send a worker. And this is the ancient well. Okay. What we may have confused for a well is in fact a water pump we seek, although its mechanisms have long since withered. Okay? With some brief study, our workers believe they can fix it with some resources. We must find the resources and send workers. 20 wood, 10 stone, 2 workers for 2 hours. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shouldn't take too long. Well, it'll take 2 hours. We know that for a fact. Anyway, I'll also gather some more resources around here. There's also a city over there, but I don't want to head over there. Perhaps, but there's another city or an empire kingdom thing over there. So yeah, I don't really want to stray too far. Just repair this water pump, getting all of these relics, because obviously they then give us resources to they give us the relic resources to then get technology. Speaking of technology, we have got 15 researching in these buildings. That's going to annoy some people. Those 2 are pointing left and that one's pointing to the right. Well, it depends on which way you're facing, you understand, but yeah. Anyway, let's send a worker to that relic ruin, and we're going to do a Yui. There's a small settlement. Do I really want to recruit them? Yeah, go on. We will need some more housing. That shouldn't be a big drama. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, no drama. We'll go for pathing. Just path that up. We are still listing forward, but we're okay for... We're alright for our coal, and speed's not too bad. There's some relics found nearby, which is excellent. I wonder if I can increase the speed. Well, I should rephrase that. I know I can increase the speed. Do I want to increase the speed? Would be nice. Is it mandatory? I don't think so. I'm just going to stop here while we fix that pump. And hopefully all of these will start working now. Although I have a feeling that we have to go back to the city. There's all the lights popping on. Which there's lights in these buildings, but we don't have lights around the place, so I should really research that. I keep saying it and end up researching other things, but there you are. This thing's almost done to repair the water pump. And that should be it. Okay. The mechanisms grind and splutter, but start to turn, and soon the winds spin the pumps naturally. As we look across the valley, we see red oases turn clear, a sign that the water tables are flowing again, and we've now got some nice trees there. So nice technology, all working and fine. Well, we must return to speak with the Queen. Alright, so over there then. Onward. We can see down there, we now have, yes, water. Good. We will, this is the glass smelter. I'm going to go with desires and start to research a street lamp. And I'm going to start to get probably, we don't need coal, we do want water. We've got people on forests, have we? Yes, we have. I'll wait for them to come back, and then I was going to say get the water before we move off, but there's water there, there's water there, there's water ahead of us, and yeah, even further ahead. This is the water area by all accounts then. We are getting close to max storage as well, so I'm going to turn that off and then put some more people on water to fill up our water there. There is our street lamp research, provides light which can illuminate. We're going to open that research, check out storage, and go for warehouses can stack up to 2 stories. Stacking gives the same amount of storage but costs fewer resources. And you can do the same for water and for food as well, neither of which I think we actually need. But we shall see. Don't think I want another kiln, not yet. But I do want at least 2 kilns and 2 glass makers. But we'll see. Later on in the game, we may end up going like full self-sufficiency with farms, or could even focus on charcoal making, things like that. There's lots of options for us. So, looks like we can go even more. That's 12 planes there going to grab water, which means we're going to be pretty full pretty soon. Just hoping I don't completely empty those, but I don't think so. And hopefully the birds don't go into the rotors, because that's going to be some sort of Avengers stuff going on right there. Actually, we're just maxed out now on on water, which is pretty good. So, happy with that. Coal is also fine. 13 relics in total. I wonder if going over here will fix this, and then we'll probably have to build the... Yeah, once we've done this, we'll probably have to build the airport. Is that what it's called? Airstrip? Whatever it is. Allows it to connect to the Sky network. There's clay deposits. What's it on? 45. How we doing for clay? 22. But storage isn't great. I should now have, yeah, street lamps. Okay, we now have street lamps. Where can I put them? Well, I'm going to go for pause, destroy. I'm going to destroy 1, 2, 3 sections. Destroy those to make holes. But then I'll put in street lamps. 1, 2, 3. I'll also illuminate those, but I'll need a bit more. I'll put some more pathing in. So pathing there. Pathing there. And street lamps, which should hopefully be alright. Cost too high. Oh, you need glass for it. Right. So I need more silica. Right, where's the nearest quartz? It's over there, quartz. Let's have a quick chat with this, the fields then. So, the Queen's smile beams to greet us. Her farms flourish once more. Ah, and you can see all them farms popping up. Excellent. People wish to join the council, which is alright, and we want to build a skyport, which we'll set going. Okay, excellent. We'll have a look at the treasures that they have as well. They have propellers. Generates propulsion, high cost, average fuel, 2 workers average speed. And we've also got this thing here. Provides faith and a water condenser. We'll go for that. Why not? And we'll head over towards the quartz there, because that's basically what I'm needing. Why is it doing that? Oh, it seems to be like it tries to... Yeah, it's based on the momentum, I think. And there's the farms. That's excellent. All the thickets and stuff. Good, good. Right, let's just go for all of the silica we can. I'm just going to stop here. And 1 on construction, 1 on clay, 2 doing quests, and 5 on the quartz. Yeah, that's fine. So that's good. Let's max speed it out, and that should be another city. Obviously, we haven't done a huge look around. I do want to check out this island, as well as maybe anything around here. But the next city, I believe, is around this area. Obviously, we have things like the Tranquil Gardens, Great Library, the Nomads, Ore. So I don't know how we're going to get on with that one. Let's just work and gather some more quartz here. There we go. There's 8 people on there. We'll stop. So resource-wise, we are doing alright. Oh, and there we go. We have another ally. That is another part of the tapestry completed. Kingdom of Rotula, the Cantis Crossing, and now the Fields of Agramaz. Great. And they're now offering wood. Okay, good. So I think we shall leave it there for now. Not too bad at all. We want to, in the next episode... Oh, for a start, we need to... I'll tell you what, we'll do that now. We'll get some more housing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should do us, I think. So in the next episode, I want to... I was going to say go straight up to this other city, which is... over there, but I actually want to take a look around, get some more of these relics, and just basically explore a little bit, because there might be things that are missing if we just rush forward. So we'll see, as always, how we get on, but hopefully we will be a-okay. In terms of our empire, it is it is pointing a little bit further forward than I would like, so I may need some more propulsion in here at some point, so we'll have to see about that one. Also, desires, I think they're mostly being met. Yeah, that should be fine. Everyone's satisfied. And I think we need more storage as well. So I'm going to put some extra stuff on the top here, which is going to be, well, it says 1 hour left. So either way, we're going to leave it there for now. Next episode, we will crack on. And as always, see how we get on. Hope you have enjoyed it anyway. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.